Sup guys, Joey SA is back again for the Champions League final. I literally can't hold my excitement at the moment, guys. So Real Madrid and Liverpool in the final, and please, this game is bound to have a lot of goals in it. I mean, two teams, two big goal-scoring teams. There has to be goals in this one. Really, there has to be some goals. Hopefully it'll meet my expectation, because Real Madrid in the Spanish league, not been very good. I have to say so myself. Liverpool have delivered some very entertaining football this season, and they've been terrific all season. But we want to see how they do in the Champions League final. It's a big stage. Plus, Real Madrid aiming for a 13th Champions League title. They'll hope to win it tonight, and win it for 3 years in a row, like with the same manager at the same club. Must be quite extraordinary. Liverpool hoping to make it 6 Champions League titles. Hopefully it'll happen for them today. Hopefully it'll happen for Real Madrid, of course. So let's see how this Champions League final goes, because it has to deliver my expectations. I expect this to be a very big goal-scoring game. Lots of goals in it. Seriously, there has to be some goals. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, this doesn't look very good. If you're a Liverpool fan, though, you would not want to see this, because Mohamed Salah seems to be down. Seems to be an injury to the shoulder. Sergio Ramos was one who brought him down, and awkward land to the ground, I believe it was. Well, it was brought down by Sergio Ramos. And Mo Salah, I have to say, as I expected, goes off injured. Dislocated shoulder, I can only imagine. Well, I can only imagine. I never had a broken bone in my life, but I picked up a fracture burn on my knee the other day, and boy was it painful, but I can only imagine that broken bones are much worse. Mo Salah has picked up a dislocated shoulder, and now he's off injured. Some blow for Liverpool, I have to say. Ugh. Now they've got to cope without him. Adam Lallana takes his place, so he's got to step up right now. Everyone has to now. Win this Champions League for Mo Salah, because he deserves it. Most people will say that. Oh, Benzema, and won't count. Won't count. Well, I thought it was a goal. It was Ronaldo with the initial header, straight into the hands of LORIS. Karius can only palm it away into Benzema's path. Benzema tapped it in first time. Not very powerful, but offside. Given offside, and Ronaldo was offside, actually, I have to say, right there. And when Ronaldo heads it, Benzema is just offside there as well. So there's 2 offsides, I have to say. I don't know which one he called it for, but it's offside, and correctly so, I have to say. So half-time, Real Madrid 0, Liverpool 0. It hasn't really met my expectations, I have to say. It's a disappointing final so far, I have to say. I mean, Liverpool, before Mo Salah went off, were on top of the game. And then, since he got injured, dislocated shoulder, I have to say, Liverpool sort of lost their tempo a bit. I mean, Mo Salah is one of their most important players, but they're still in the game, Liverpool, so let's not forget that. And Real Madrid had the ball in the net once, but offside, Benzema or Ronaldo, or whichever one he called offside for, I don't know, maybe both of them. Real Madrid themselves have not been on top of the game as well, so disappointing far, I'd say. Both teams have kind of like staying back in their own halves. Both teams cancelling each other out, so it's not really meeting my expectations. But hopefully in the second half things will slightly improve. I'm hoping the second half delivers some excitement, because I really want excitement to happen. That's what I live for. Excitement! So good. In case I ever need to hydrate, in case anything insane happens, because I don't know, I hope something insane happens in this game, but it's kind of boring, I have to say. So what do I need this for? And firstly, that's the main thing, but can Real Madrid get something away? Straight to Karius. Oh! Oh my. Karius was at fault for that goal. I mean, I'm trying to keep myself from laughing, but I can't help it. But Karius has just made one of the biggest mistakes in a final I have ever seen. I mean, he's appealing for a foul. Well, we shall see on the replays, but he was trying to throw it back out by not throwing it, just like rolling it. And it's Benzema with the goal. slides slowly into the bottom left corner. I mean, it's a howler. It's an absolute howler. Here's the replay. There's no danger whatsoever at that point. Into the hands of Karius, then he tries to roll it towards Lovren. But Benzema reads it well, sticks a foot out, right after Karius lets go of the ball, into the net. Which means one thing, Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 0. So, whoa, this game's really on now. And Karius, my word, what a really bad moment that is for him. But Benzema will be really pleased with that goal. Lovren and Mane. And just minutes after the opening goal from Real Madrid, Liverpool have equalised through Sadio Mane. I mean, I knew they would call out Mo Salah. I mean, I know it would be really hard, of course, but it's Lovren with the assist. And Mane gets a touch on the ball to take it away from the keeper, Navas, into the centre of the goal. 1-1. Now this game is really on. I mean, this is what I really want. Excitement in a football match. And this is good, entertaining football. The second half is much better than that dire first half. Lovren with the header. Navas was going to get to it. Had it not been for Mane, then Navas would have got to it. Marcelo. Will he cross in? He does. And I literally have no words. That is the best Champions League goal I've ever seen in my life. I mean, like, it's absolutely insane. I mean, 2 minutes after he came on, Gareth Bale with the most spectacular of touches, his fourth touch, I believe, overhead kick. And what a touch it was. He caught it so perfectly. Brilliant connection. I mean, oh my gosh. The quality of the finish you have to applaud, because that is such a sensational goal. It beats Ronaldo this season. It definitely beats Ronaldo in my opinion. Which puts Real Madrid 2-1 up, but I literally can't help myself with this, with the quality of the goal. Oh, one of the best goals I've ever seen in my life. Here's Bale. Tries a shot and... Oh my word, what a nightmare for LORIS Karius. It's his second howler of the game. In a game that's this massive, and he makes 2 mistakes leading to 2 goals. Had he not made those 2 mistakes, it would have been 1-1. Take my advice. But LORIS Karius at fault for 2 goals. And that is costing Liverpool. Take nothing away from the strike though from Gareth Bale from 30 yards out. Fierce shot, bumping shot I have to say. It was going straight into the hands of LORIS Karius, straight into the hands, but somehow, and I have no idea why, it just, I can't really explain it, it just slips out of his hands and into the goal. Bounces slightly into the goal. I mean, it was an easy one for him to catch. All he had to do was catch it, but somehow he doesn't. And there it is, the ball goes into the net. It's 3-1 Real Madrid. Now, how is this going to affect his future? I have no idea. And that's it. That is it. 3-1 Real Madrid, full time. Real Madrid have won their 13th Champions League title. Their 3rd in 3 years in a row. 3 in a row. And Gareth Bale is the star of the show since he came on. That overhead kick, like, oh my goodness, that was insane. I had to hydrate for that with my glass of water. But a night and a game to forget for LORIS Karius. 2 mistakes. He's going to have nightmares about that for a long time. So Liverpool will possibly be looking to replace him as goalkeeper and bring in a new one. I don't know where LORIS Karius will go from here. Don't know if he'll start games anymore after what happened tonight. For me, this game was actually end-to-end. Liverpool were good. Real Madrid didn't really play as spectacular as I thought they would. But somehow they've edged it out and they win the Champions League final. Liverpool will be disappointed with themselves, really, I have to say. But for Real Madrid, it's Champions League glory once again for 3 years in a row. It's actually quite incredible, I have to say. So today is my last vlog of the season, guys, so I will be back for next season, but I don't want to go a whole summer without uploading anything. Besides, I'm always thinking about you guys, so I want to upload something, but for the World Cup, I will be there. So just keep track of me. You might see me pop up someday with a new video. So until my next vlog, whatever it may be and whatever day it may be uploaded, guys, I will see you then. Peace!